looked like turning the TV down too.
We're here with Ken Mallen today. Hi, Ken.
Yeah.
When did you start the Beekman Fire Department?
Oh. September 1939. Is that right?
September 11th?
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, and why did you join?
Oh, I don't know. It was something to do. It was interesting.
And when you joined, did they welcome you in open arms?
Oh, I can say yes, they wanted me there.
What was your most unique experience as a member?
Well, how do you explain that one? It's all unique. What you do it with a reason.
Would you say being a chief was unique, or being a commissioner, or?
It was all, a chief was something that you had the responsibility. Well, you had that even as a commissioner. People put you in there because they knew you would try to do the job.
And some people just like to take the title but not do the job correctly, right?
Right.
What was the biggest fire you ever fought?
Well, you're asking me some stuff. In our town,
Yes, in Beekman.
well, back then, there was either a big barn fire, which we had plenty of them, and the last was Lynch's store. That was the biggest.
What?
He sold groceries. He sold, and before me, he was selling feed. That was a real buy stuff where you get stuff from.
And where was that store?
Well, oh boy. In McQuaid. I'll put it in McQuaid.
So when you had big fires back then, the bonfires, what was the main fuel? What would fuel the fires?
What would fuel the fires? Be hay.
Hay burns hot?
Hay would be what started what kept the fire going. It started through an accident. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
It started the fire.
Not like
Somebody done something they shouldn't have done, and went away and left it, and it turned out to be real serious.
did people lose much, cattle or horses back in those days? Or did they get them out in time?
They got them out. They did lose around in this area. Now other farms, big farms, they wouldn't get them out. They would lose them in the farm. See, all them cattle was all tied fast. One after the other tied fast in the station. So somebody had to go in and open up each one of those stations and get the cow out.
Oh, okay.
The animal.
And when they were burning, was the smell terrible back then? When cows would burn?
Stunk.
And you didn't have no,
We didn't have no smoke mats.
what was the most serious incident you ever participated in?
I've been trying to get a person out of the fire, trying to save them. We had to do that.
Was there a time you weren't able to save somebody?
Yes.
When did that
Too
happen?
far gone. The building was too far gone. You couldn't get into it.
And did anyone lose their life?
But
Did anyone lose their life? Did anyone lose their life? Did anyone ever die in a fire?
yes.
And what was that like to drag somebody out back then?
Oh, what can you say? You've done your job.
And they had no counseling back then? What is the biggest difference you've seen in the fire department from when you joined until today?
Oh boy. They've equipped us today. When we first started, they had nothing but just plain water hose or hose. Now today they got smoke masks, they got first aid squads with them. We didn't have all that.
You didn't have first aid squads back then?
No.
Wow. What difference have you seen in the equipment during your membership?
Well, it was good back then, but it's got better now.
Like back then you just had the axe, right? And the hoses.
Just an axe.
And today you have everything.
An axe for the show.
What difference have you seen in the apparatus during your membership? Like when you first started, when you check out the first truck you had, what was the first truck you had?
Chevrolet.
What year?
1937.
Is that the one you still have over there in the barn?
Yeah.
Wow. And compared to some of the apparatus you have today?
There ain't no comparison. the stuff you're getting today, take it to hell.
And the money, right? I bet you.
Yeah, a lot of money. There's a $500 bill. And that thing only cost us $4,000.
And all these trucks today are like a $500,000 or $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah, and you just plain John can't drive that thing. You gotta get class onto it. He's gotta get instruction on it.
Do you think some of the apparatus is too big for some of the roads around here or driveways?
Well, you know they are.
So what different ranks have you held with the Beekman Fire Department?
The only one. Only two. Cruiser and first and private.
Did you like being a black coat, just a regular fireman sometimes?
You know what?
Did you like being a regular fireman, you know? We call it a black coat, you know?
Yeah,
Just being like a worker bee?
I kind of like it. Like to do it again.
Did you belong to any associations back during your reign? You belonged to the fire chiefs back then?
Yeah. The New York State Hudson Valley Fire Chiefs Association. That was the only one we had that I had that we had.
Okay. Thank you, Ken. Hopefully to see you at your 85th.